Alcohol consumption can actually lead to a denied life insurance claim, even if your death wasn't directly caused by it. In this video, I'll break down how alcohol-related exclusions work and why some claims get denied, especially when it comes to accidental death and dismemberment policies. If you want to keep your coverage safe, this is a must-watch. What role does alcohol disclosure play in the underwriting process? This is how alcohol consumption may be assessed. Insurers will ask about your alcohol use during the application. You may be asked about how many drinks you have per week, any past alcohol abuse, or your rehab history. You may also need to undergo a medical exam or sign off on Medical Information Bureau releases. It's extremely important for you to disclose your alcohol history use honestly. If you omit this information and the insurer finds out later, especially during the contestability period, they can rescind the policy. Transparency is crucial. Even moderate drinking should be disclosed. Heavy drinking may raise premiums or result in exclusions. Occasional or social drinking usually has minimal or no impact if disclosed truthfully. Can alcohol-related deaths cause a life insurance claim to be denied? Here are some common alcohol-related causes of death: car accidents while intoxicated, falls or injuries while under the influence, liver disease or pancreatitis, alcohol poisoning. Here's how insurers investigate these cases. They'll examine autopsy reports, police report, and medical records. If alcohol is found to be a factor, the type of policy matters. So when does alcohol consumption lead to a denial? If the policy is an AD&D one, most contain explicit exclusion for alcohol-related deaths. If the policy is basic life insurance, the claim is usually paid, unless within the contestability period or if fraud is suspected. So what is the contestability period, and why does it matter for alcohol use? The contestability period is the first 2 years of a policy where insurers can deny claims due to material misrepresentations, including false alcohol disclosures. For example, if someone claims to be a non-drinker but dies from liver failure within 18 months, a claim may be denied. During this time, insurers will request medical records, talk to physicians, review prescriptions, and even check past rehab admissions. Once the contestability period ends, only outright fraud or policy exclusions can block the payment. What are alcohol-related exclusions in life insurance policies? Most basic policies do not have outright alcohol exclusions, unless it's fraud-related. AD&D policies, however, often do. You may see language like, no death benefit will be paid if death occurs as a result of driving or operating a vehicle under the influence. These exclusions are broad. Even trace amounts of alcohol can void AD&D coverage if the insurer believes that it contributed to the cause of death. So how do you avoid alcohol-related life insurance claim denials? Make sure you disclose your alcohol use accurately when applying for insurance. Know your policy type. Is it term life, whole life, or AD&D? Read the exclusions carefully, especially if you engage in activities like boating, biking, or driving after drinking. Make sure your beneficiaries are aware of what's covered and what's not. So how do you appeal an alcohol-related life insurance claim denial? First, gather documentation. Collect death certificates, toxicology reports, police records, and medical files. Next, it's important to understand why it was denied. Was it due to an AD&D exclusion, or did the insurer claim misrepresentation? And most importantly, get legal help. Many denials can be challenged, especially if the policyholder had basic life insurance, not AD&D. Alcohol wasn't the primary cause of death, or the claim was made after the contestability period. If someone you love died and had alcohol in their system, don't assume that the claim is lost, especially if they had basic life insurance. But if it's AD&D, the exclusions can be strict. Check out my other videos to learn more about how to protect your policy and what to do if your life insurance claim is denied unfairly.